Blessings and salutations, wonderful Capricorns and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read. So it may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. Capricorn, this is a read for November 2022. Now, again, you would know better than me if this is a message for you. If it happens to be, can you like the video, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't? And if you did, I appreciate you even more for doing what you did. Alrighties. I'm going to get to the read because I did a pre-shuffle and it still was kind of like, it is like hard to understand in a way to where I was feeling like the message was trying to say that somebody comes in, whether it's you or them, right? And let me get it the way I'd seen it. And it's like they came in strong at the last minute. Okay? It's like I seen Hermit, Virgo energy, where somebody took a minute to see the forest from the trees. Meaning to see, for some of you who don't know, it just took longer for someone to really see the bigger picture, what was really happening, how it was really affecting everything in the long run. Now, also I seen, what was that, the sun after that? I believe it was, which was Leo energy there, saying like, as far as it's clear, happy days, because it's like at the ending of knowing something that, not seeing it clearly as far as being obtainable. Let me be definite on that major arcana here. Yeah, it was the sun. Yes, it was. Even down to, also says too, if this is a union, a marriage, it's saying that will also be material happiness, fortunate, contentment. Okay? So let's see what we have for you. Almost forgot. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Capricorns. Amen. Amen again. Now we're going to see what we have for you. I'm just going to grab some messages from different decks to see what we get. And also when the same thing usually like repeats itself, it gives more of a confirmation. But either way, we're just going to see what we get for the collective message. For November 2022, please show me what I need to see for Capricorn's highest good, please. For the highest good of Capricorn, please show me with clarity for November 2022. November 2022 for Capricorn. November 2022. November 2022 for Capricorn's highest good. Trying to see. Message for Capricorn. Okay, something flipped. Alrighty, let's see. I'm not going to take everything. I just take the first three, but I'm going to tell you everything I see. First thing is home, witches and warlocks, and potions. OMG. That's intense. I see insured. Let me see. Hold on, let me just pick this up real quick. Challenge in the past had to do with the home. That was being affected heavily. Currently, it had to do with the witches and warlocks have to do with depending on who team they playing for. Because it seemed like whoever it is very powerful in how they move. And I also see with this potions could be like the potions represent what goes into that magician's pot, whether it be, again, like, it's more or less like your skills, right? It's your skills, but it's like, how are you moving them? It's like, because potions can also be of the alcohol intake, so it could be drinking a lot, influenced a lot over something that's not, yeah, it could be a couple of things with this poetry. It just seems like that's a influence, outside influence. Like somebody's definitely using their skills to outside influence something here. Didn't I say this was going to be a complicated read, Capricorn? I felt it. I felt it. Okay. So that's where you see somebody is insured. So again, and you know what? I think this is coming out like this because I was always like so against giving people power, like over these spell work and witchcraft and things like that, because I just think that's so manipulative when the Most High give us free will, you know? It's like, if you're doing to do manifestations for you, then hey, awesome source. But if it's about somebody else, it's just my opinion. I just like, it just looked like somebody and I used to always like speak against that on the sense of me feeling like if it don't apply, let it fly. But when I'm seeing somebody could really be heavily influencing, even down to where I'm seeing this, it's like trying to ensure things for themselves. Like they're going above and beyond. To ensure that, as far as the details, turn out the lights, Romeo and Juliet, fulfillment, DVD, recording, cheers. I really feel like somebody's doing what they need to do to ensure that even if the other person don't know all the details, because it's like there's this love that somebody want fulfilled, that they wish that they go back in time to change, to get along. And I do see cheers again with these potions where I feel like somebody just wants to get along, have a drink or two. I don't know. Because even with this Romeo and Juliet here and the potions too, it's feeling like somebody literally want to influence somebody as well with a beverage. So I don't know, Capricorn, if somebody's trying to, I don't even try to, I'm just telling you what I see here, and I'm going to get more details because I don't like the fact we're just leaving it just here. Look, the abyss, the mother plucking abyss. I said pluck. The abyss means so deep. Like, you ever heard of the abyss where it's so like 3,000 leagues under the sea, like deep, where you're like, the sunken place. The sunken place. That's what it was. Interesting. Out of the sunken place. You know what? We're going to see what else come out in this deck for you. Because wait. Let me get some clarification on these cards. I'm just like, wow. Because I read these along with you. That's why I don't do a pre-shuffle edits. I don't do edits. So let's see. For Capricorn, please. November 2022. Ooh. Oh, look at that Empress right there. Okay, let's see. Ooh. For Capricorn, November 2022. Please show me I need to see for the highest good. Capricorn, please. Come on. Let's see for Capricorn, please. Please show me I need to see. I'm just going to get one good shuffle before I cut this deck. Please bear with me. Thank you kindly. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a good, yep. Thank you kindly. For, Capricorn. It's like this deck do not want to cooperate. I'm like, see that death card? Somebody definitely was trying to put it into this comfort zone that somebody was in. So we're going to see Let's see. What's on this home card for Capricorn, please? Seven of Cups. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me just get the second one for Capricorn, please. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I needed a second confirmation from these cards, but the fact that this is the Capricorn card and it's in reverse by the grace, that the devil's in reverse, that it showed a challenge in the past that somebody, I think this is looking at options for you to be settled in that wasn't so toxic. It's like somebody was trying to detach. Somebody was looking at other possibilities. That was a challenge, it seemed, for some of you in the past. That for some was these options that you was looking at. Some of you thought they were limited to very few, but it came to see that you had way more ways to ensure that you're not caught up in this ties or this codependency of these lies, okay? That somebody was so comfortable with you being in, and I think that's why they're doing everything that they can to confuse you or have you under their influence. Let's see what we have for Capricorn, please. What's on witches and warlocks, please? Daughter of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to have you stuck in a web, extra complicated. They were trying to make it very complicated. Even when I answer this, look, if you look at this Eight of Pentacles, look at the stuck in the web here. But this more or less was like, even with this Page of Wands in reverse, yes, because it was an unwilling. Somebody really wanted to have their way by any means necessary. I just see that. And I think they could have had, it like almost affected it because of the fact of somebody's really doubting and was really, it looked like it really almost worked. Because on this potion here with the Tower and the Two of Wands, the shock of the foundation and taking a step in a direction. Somebody's really trying to influence, like, because they did not want, I think they knew that you was going to make a big move, and I think they like you under the influence because whether it's of the alcohol influence or under a spell of the lies they told for many years and many moons, because I've seen the Six of Cups and stuff, and it just looks as if, yeah, they had a grip on the way they did things. They fed you a lot of shenanigans for a long time. I mean, I think they like for you under to be confused so you won't make a move from them, okay? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Holding on to their investment by any means. It just seemed like somebody is super desperate here. Okay. And it's really out of fear. And it doesn't make it right. It's just showing that it's showing what they're doing under this extreme means. So, oh, goodness gracious. Let's see what we have for you Capricorns. Let's see. I'm just going to grab from these decks. This is why these reads become more longer than I want them to be, but I appreciate them because I get more clarity and more messages come out. So I'm going to see about you. We're going to ask about you and how you're feeling going into November 2022. For Capricorn, please. Please show me I need to see for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please show me I need to see. For the highest good of our wonderful, beautiful Capricorns, please. Show me I need to see for Capricorns. For Capricorns, please. For their highest good. It's just that this deck, I'm telling you, when I was learning to shuffle, I was pretty rough, and these are the effects. So I still love these cards. I'm going to get more, but it just feels like I love the messages that I see with these. So I'm going to tell you what I see for Capricorn. November 2022. Here we go. So, for some of you, you're no longer, again, I see the Six of Wands in reverse is seeing that this is like, somebody's not going to engage because they don't see a victory, not because they don't want it. They don't want the attention. They don't, it's like, that's what I really feel. I really feel like you don't want this attention. You don't want to even engage in this type of way. It's more or less this is something that you rather not even pursue. You have other things that you rather do. That's what it looks like to me. For November 2022. Eight of Cups. Heavy. Seen this World card in the shuffle too. I try to mention major arcanas, but I be thinking, if it's supposed to come out, it will. But let's see. For Capricorn, please. Alrighty. Heavy fixed energy. This is why, even with all this fixed energy, and if y'all know anything about fixed, they're like adamant that it has to be a certain way. Like it's just dead set. And when I see with this fixed energy, it's definitely making, with the Seven of Swords, if somebody is really like adamant to have it their way at all costs. That's just what I see. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck together, which I prefer because it just makes it, for me. Okay. So, as far as major arcana and signs I see, which is twice here, is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. Okay? It doesn't mean that's the sign that's affecting you personally, but could it be in a birth chart, okay? It could also just be the energy they're moving in. Very airy, very cold. Okay? So, the challenge in the past had to do with this losing sleep over this Ace of Cups. It's like the Nine of Swords in your head, bad thoughts, insomnia over this Ace of Cups, which is totally, I see why it was a challenge in the past, because as far as it being, it's like wondering why is this love so difficult? Why is it so difficult? And we're going to see in a minute, as much as I can. But it shows that currently why somebody don't see the victory because of the fact that it no longer want to hear it. It no longer want to see how it's going to go. It just want to end this cycle. It just was like, enough with it. And that's why I see the Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because somebody is deceptive over the fact that the way the karmic wheel had turned for them. They don't like being on the other end. But also could be seeing too that somebody is like literally strategizing to disarm this person because of the fact of how they move, which this could be just you saying, I'm not engaging, so who they gonna fight with? It's more or less, look at the Seven of Pentacles. It's like when you look at that, that's like somebody who put in work and they're looking at it as far as some of it is expecting it to produce a little bit more from how much time you put in. But it's not like you're giving up on it. It's just like, really? Aquarius energy again. Heavy to this wish fulfillment. And it's like looking like really, it was more or less like, you wish it could be what it is, but it's not going to interfere in what you're doing. Period. It's like you gave it the best chance that you can possibly do, but we're seeing in your true freedom, you feel offended if somebody want to try to mess up your peace. It's like, no, thank you. Okay. Let's see what else we have here for you wonderful Capricorns. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. I know it's itching. Like, I kid you not, I was getting all of these, like, intuitive, like, what is it called? Like, symptoms or whatever. I ain't gonna call it symptoms because I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, my nose itch, my palm itch, my jump. It's like, waking up, like, at the 3 o'clock in the morning. It's just like, yeah. So it's letting me know it's kicking in, and I do appreciate it because I feel like it's truly a privilege to read for anyone that it helps in a positive way. So we're going to see what we have for you, Capricorns. Again, excuse my spew. I just want to make it clear how I really feel about you wonderful people. Alrighty, so let's see what we have for Capricorn. Please, for Capricorn. November 2022 for Capricorn. For November 2022. One more shuffle. For Capricorn's highest good. Please tell me what I need to see, please. Thank you kindly. Ooh, what is bent right here? And it's the Oracle card. Relax, relate, and release. Amen. Alrighties. Let's see. For Capricorn, please. Thank you kindly. November 2022. Alrighties. Okay, let's see how many's flip right here. First thing out is, of course, again, I told you this, Aquarius is jumping heavy in your read. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Told you it was definitely an air feeling. Chakra, ooh, I see your chakra is on that Ace of Cups. That's, hold on. Okay, let's get one more on this Wheel of Fortune here. Let's see. Okay, Six of Pentacles here. Okay, we're gonna look at the bottom again together, but I'm gonna tell you what else is here. We have somebody move. We definitely see this ending of this cycle, which is awesome, because it's been going on for a while for a lot of you. But it seems like you move into a better place. You're dominated more or less with your good traditions. Yeah, and you really feel like they're not basically capable to be on the same page with you at this time. It's like that's on the journeys that you're on, they're not nowhere near, there's no disrespect to them, but it's disrespectful to you to literally go back and mess up what you have going on for you. It's saying your dream is worth pursuit, mature and stable, and it's definitely saying forward is the motion. They'll catch up if they're supposed to. But at the end of the day, it's not for you to delay anything else you're doing. Look at this here, glowing. Glowing. And I think for some of you, they was it's like the threat of you really being stable away from them was like, scared them for something. And it's like, that's selfishly sad, but it's no disrespect, because I understand a lot of people do that then don't. You know? So, what I see here is with this Ace of Cups that comes with this love, you see with this chakra, with your third eye, that they're not capable to do this family future funds, Ten of Pentacles energy. It seemed like the cycle closing, but this reserved, it was like, it was trying to do it in a way that was respectful, just trying to do it, with some dignity and some discretion. But it's showing with the Seven of Swords here, but they deception. And even for you trying to strategize, as this ASAP Brothers Grimm is a heavy lesson. It's a biblical sense. The lesson that you learned. This is not a small one. Even with them. They know everything went the way it did because they did not want to give into this. They didn't want to. They was like making a stink about working together collectively. Unfortunately. Let's see. I'm going to get more cards here for you. Let's see. for Capricorn, please. November 2022 for Capricorn. November 2022 for Capricorn. November 2022 for Capricorn's highest good. Yeah, I keep seeing the end of this. It's a new phase. Scorpio energy. It's like, nobody's going to keep putting up with this guarded energy because somebody always is having spontaneous shenanigans. Let's see. For Capricorn, please. Now what I said this death card keep coming out. What's this? Right there. But it was in reverse, kind of tilty. Let's see. Can't make this up. I kid you not. It's too many cards here, but I'm going to take this one. So many here, and the next one behind it was accountability. It is you're flourishing. They're going to want to return, I see. Hold on, let me see something here. Okay, I'm not going to read all of these because I feel like it's just going to get too personal. Like, really specific. But with this major arcana here, Sagittarius, Taurus energy, but it's definitely showing once you, again, take an accountability for what you need to do to evolve and grow, holding the key to your evolution, as they would say, to your, look at this, you're out the cocoon, flourishing, growing, look at the key in place, and then it seems like now they want to come back and renegotiate. Yep. Four of Wands is in reverse because it's crossed, even down to when we looking at this at the bottom of the deck. It's like you see they done, like, basically, in all actuality, they burnt the bridge. They can't cross. Like, honestly, and you kept that bridge intact for them even when they was trolloping across it all types of ways, doing everything to disrespect it, and I kid you not, and I'm using an analogy because I don't know what they was doing specifically. It just gives me the energy of just not being easy to deal with. Okay. Alrighties. Also, I see with this energy, with this losing sleep, with this Aquarius sleep that Gemini has, even with it's like because it's more or less you did not want it to end. It's like you wanted to make a way for it to stay, everybody just making, doing the best they can to make it work. But as much love as you had there, somebody was not doing the work. And even though you was over it for some of you, you kept on reconsidering it. And I kid you not, that was a challenge in the past. They're saying that's why you see what it was doing and you're no longer trying to engage to prove any point. Because you seeing now, it comes down to your family, your future, and your funds. You're not a pinnacle. You stand alone. You are very independent. You don't need them for nothing. Okay? I'm just going to let it be known right there. Because it's a want. You want to be with this person. You want it to work. You don't need it to. Now, I also see with this cycle ending, I think it's being downplayed how unhappy you are about this because, again, nobody wants, even though it's a new beginning and the cycle ran, it's like over and over again to the point you tried every way to make it work, and it's just more or less you see how free, how lighter you feel when just in the peace of their quietness, from not even dealing with them. Even though you just know it's an unseen happiness because you don't feel good about not hearing from them, but it's peaceful. It's peaceful. Now with this deception and this strategizing, and also I feel like disarming this person so they can't hurt you again, is this lesson you was learning. And I know it seems heck of unfair because this justice is in reverse. But it's saying that they have to, it's like with the karmic the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it was like showing that this had to be done because for some reason, for them not dealing with the consequences of their actions, you was. And that's unfair karmically. So it's seeing even down to trying to make things work, it was more of a burden on you than it needed to be. Scorpio, Leo, and Libra here. And I think that's why it's, kid you not, that deception here with this ASAP brothers and the injustice, it just gives me, that's where I see that they're really doing everything. Like that pre-read is giving me who's not getting their way, how their play is. Not all of them, but some of them is going to respond in that way. We're going to get advice and outcome for Capricorn. Advice and outcome. The highest good of Capricorn, please. I think I'm going to have to do shorter reads in the next couple of weeks. Still going to try to get as much as I can in. That's what I'm trying to say. The more you get from the playlist, you probably get, more information, especially if you know your birth chart, too. Let's see. Advice and outcome for Capricorn, please. Advice and outcome for Capricorn. Please show me what I need to see. Capricorn's highest good. Please show me for Capricorn's highest good, please. Capricorn. Can't do a janky cut. For Capricorn, please. Yeah, I seen a Three of Cups with that Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. But it was looking like somebody's trying to make it work to reconcile. But we're going to see. Let's see. We're willing to do the work to reconcile. Ooh. This is always good. This is what ain't even about nothing. Like, kid you not, this Ace of Pentacles just letting me know it's something big coming. Ooh, but this King of Wands looking right at it, so you know about it more than I would. You know. Okay, let's see. And then do the swords in reverse. Okay. Let me tell you, Capricorn. Let me just get this last card out for you, just because. Okay. Now, it looks to me the advice is basically saying somebody's more still focused on, partially focused on your lucrative multiple things happening. I see that's where the focus is. And also with this Hangman, it's like, for some of you, you can't help who you are related to, who you're tied to. But what I see is from you knowing that you're no longer stuck in your head. You're letting go of the fact that you even have to juggle or compromise or try to do certain things to accommodate somebody when it's truthfully not for you to do. It's like, that's not your place. That's not your battle. Oh. For some of you, it took a while to see. This went on for many moons. Sagittarius energy as well, but it feel like, you feel good to where it is right now. Ooh. This is beautiful. Because what I see right here with that Gemini, as far as it being where it is, time to where you feel free in the choices that you make, you close the door on people trying to more or less like con you or take affect your foundation in the way they did. Aries, Scorpio. Yeah, that's here too. And all the fixed times again. Whereas Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Did I say Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Now, we're going to just get the last of the clarifying message or for the sufficing outcome. And that's it for you wonderful Capricorns for what's coming in for November 2022. Let's see. Sufficing outcome, please. Ooh, sheesh. Let's see. I just feel like you made your decision as far as this because it took a long time. Clarification, please. Clarification, please. Capricorn, please. This fell in my lap, so when it's the first one to come out on this Ace of Pentacles. So you have Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles on this spread. There you go with this Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy on that King of Wands. Something that you're focused on, and it took a long time to see that that was your major priority. It's like it took discernment because you had to literally... It's like for some you kept on going back and forth of head over heart, and you had to definitely see neither one. It's your stability. I guess that's the head, I guess, to make sure you make the most logic decision. Okay. Let's see first. Capricorn, please. Ooh. So I definitely see with even you still being, you can't help who you love. You can't help who you have attachments with. As far as when y'all have joint situations you can't just cut. You still feel like with that being the case, you still can pursue what you want to do passionately. Which your obligations with them don't have to include everything. It's like you no longer questioning anything in your head because you're like, no, that's not their business. Certain things is for them, and yeah, and certain things ain't their business. Look, the moon in reverse. When the moon is upright, it's secrets, it's lies, it's like shadow side and people teaming up and choosing sides, and it's really based on lies. And it's like, no more of that. Here you go, you letting go, because the communication has been so inconsistent, and it's like it don't come the way it's supposed to, and then when it do, it's not with all the details. Even here, we see no longer juggling. Four Swords is in reverse again, where it look like, my friend, you do not want to stay in here. You heard enough. Kid you not. You really tried your best in all of this to digest everything. And it's more or less saying, no more. It's not your burden anymore. You're just letting it go. Ooh, look at this. Six of Wands in reverse. Right where you are right here. Like, that's not your fight. And guess what? You feel free because of that. And I'm happy for you. I hope this resonates to most of the collective who is going through this in particular, in this chapter in their life. I hope this helped. Until next time, love and light.